Hey Willow, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Good. I'm glad you're leaving work. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hey Josh, how you doing? I went and got some American Deli because I needed a chicken wing. DJ, when I tell you I don't know how to feel. Like I don't feel. Yeah, I'm gonna be on it though for a while. I need to. I need a friend. I had to phone a friend and eat these chicken wings. I had to call y'all on FaceTime. But I don't know if I'm so much sad. I'm just disappointed. God is gonna keep us happy. God gonna protect and keep us. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed. And in a state of disbelief. Just disbelief. I feel lost. I feel like I'm in a space where I don't know. Hey Lynn, how you doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. It's the day after an election, so we all having feelings, right? Some people have really good feelings, and that's good because their party and their candidate won. That's great. But some people have different feelings, you know. And I think it's all fair. Now drop that and stop being weak. I'm blocking. Because there's nothing wrong with talking about politics, but it is something wrong with being hateful and saying hate speech and calling people weak. That's if you want to have a conversation, that's something different. But just to call people weak is weird. So block you, hang up on you. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's important to reach out to your community, my community, and people that I rock with on a day like today, where I'm not at 100%, where I'm not down, or where I'm not, I'm not my usual self. So I'm reaching out to my community. Cause your girl toe up a little bit. Not toe up, but just in a clouded headspace of disbelief. Thank you. I hope you have a good day as well. I hope you have a good day as well. It's 5 o'clock. I've never come on this early. Never. But it's good. It feels crazy. Um, Honestly, I was surprised. You know, if you just want to have a conversation, if you're trolling, you know, whatever. But if you just want to have a conversation, we can have that conversation. I don't mind. But just, you know, if you're gonna troll, don't do that. But I was surprised. I was surprised by the outcome. I was surprised. I was surprised by the outcome. I'm still proud of everybody that ran, especially for the Democratic candidate to be placed in that position only 2.5, 3 months before election time. She did. The candidate did well. She got 240 electoral votes, so she did well. She did well for the time that she had. Um, so it feels it feels surreal. I don't know how many of you were alive during 9/11 when it, you know, when that all happened during 9/11, but it feels that type of surreal is how it feels to me. It was next to neck. It was next to neck. Hey, Glorian. I don't know the words to say. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't know the words to say. I'm not angry. Like people want me to be so angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I don't feel mad. I don't feel angry. I don't feel upset. Right? I feel disappointed because if I'm being truthful, I don't hate the president elect. I don't hate him. I grew up in the 80s and 90s admiring this man. I don't hate him. Do I dislike some of the things that he says? Yes. Because it's a direct reflection. Some of the things that he says is a direct reflection of how he feels about me. Not me personally, but because of what I look like and because of what gender I was assigned at birth. And I'm not mad at him for having those views. I am concerned that America feels that way. America feels that way because they voted in somebody that feels that way. You get what I'm saying? America hates me. For whatever reason, America tries a strong disdain for me. And I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. It's like you know it, right? Me looking how I look, I know how people feel about me because when I walk in the room, I can see it on people's face. I know what a microaggression is, right? But to feel it come from directly from America, it's surreal. It's surreal. I just needed a friend. I needed a friend. I needed somebody to tell me I'm not feeling this by myself. I feel like collectively we feeling this. And sometimes I feel like black women feel like we on a boat alone. Like we on a boat alone, babe. Floating in a sea of ick. Hey, Ricky. Floating in a sea of it. And I never wanted kids, right? I didn't want kids. I didn't want to raise black boys in America. I didn't I didn't want to raise black men. God said something else, and He gave me black girls. Do you know what it is to be? Y'all probably do understand what it is to have children, girl children, and you raising them in a time where they don't have autonomy over their own body. Somebody else that sits in the office can tell my child, my nieces, if something is going on with you medically. I have the right to tell you, no, I'm not going to help you. Yeah, you have to have a plan A and B. We got to have a plan A and a plan B. But you know what, too? We can't lose ourselves in hysteria either. A lot of people we said that, I think we say that like every election year. You know what's going to happen? Crimes against certain people are going to have an uptick. That's definitely going to happen. The area I live in, of Georgia, because I live in Georgia, I've been seeing people that traditionally do not live in my neighborhood, because I live in a neighborhood full of people that look like me. I've been seeing people that don't look like me sitting in their pickup trucks, just randomly sitting in their pickup trucks on the side of the road. Just randomly sitting in pickup trucks. You think I let my kids go to school today? No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. My kids weren't going to school today. A girl child going to school, like, and you know, when she walked to school to the bus stop in the morning, it's usually dark. So like right after they fall break, I started taking her to school in the mornings. I don't even want her getting off the bus. Like, I'm gonna start picking her up from the bus stop as well. I don't no. America as a whole, as a woman, a black woman, a woman of color, a black woman, today makes me feel like I have no place here. This is my place, right? I'm a product of this place, but I feel like I have no place here. I feel like I have no place here. That's wild to me. I feel like I don't have no place in the world. People all over the world don't want nothing to do with black people. Black American people. Anyway, somebody tell me something good. Tell me something to make me feel better. How y'all day been going? What y'all doing? Y'all got some chicken wings? I don't even want to eat this stuff, but I'm gonna eat it. Because it's making me feel better. Dorian, how was work? Lynn, what's going on? Y'all still in here? DJ, we gotta stack that money, but it's hard to make money. How we gonna stack money now in this economy? How we gonna do anything but survive? I feel like that's what we've been doing for generations, just surviving. Just surviving. Since we got off the boat. All we can do is survive in this mud. Tread water. And it's just gonna be 4 more years of us trying to survive. That's just disheartening. And then knowing what you're surviving through. People don't want. Even though I belong here, my forefathers, I can guarantee you, my forefathers was brought here. and I was born on this soil. People come here first, second generation and say they don't want me here. That's crazy to me. I stayed up all night long. All night. Watching the board, all that red. I was so, I was tripping. I was tripping out last night. Just watching the board, watching every now and again a state of flip. And I was like, oh, okay. And then flip back. It's not about my mindset. My mindset is always going to be positive. My mindset is always going to be positive. And it's about what's around you. It's about how, for me, because I'm a woman, I'm a black woman, I have seen how society says you don't belong. You can't tell me that doesn't affect my mindset, because it does. Yeah, it's a way to get a dollar, but it's a struggle for me, and it's a struggle for a lot of other people. A lot of people gonna fake it till they make it, and that's fine too. But it also needs to be said that people in America don't fuck with me, right? And you need to make that a part of your psyche as well, because it's the truth. America has told me beyond a shadow of a doubt, as a woman, I don't have autonomy over my body. That's a fact. If I get pregnant right now, if my baby does not survive and I have to have a dilation and a cleaning, which is an abortion, I can't get it. So America will let me die. That's my mindset. That's in my psyche. That's not something I made up. That's a fact. America voted a man into the office that would allow me to die. Forget the money. It's about my life and how people don't value my life. I care about money. Don't get me wrong. I care about money. But I care about my life. I care about saying what I can and cannot do with my body. I care about being represented in this country as a woman and as a black woman. I care about those things. I don't care about the money. I care about me first. I care about my girls first. Something happens to my child, she graduates school, something happens to her. I'm just sitting here talking about these people sitting on the corner, and something happened to her. She gets violated in some, God forbid, she get violated in some way, right? Walking home from school, a little young black girl get violated in some way by one of these people sitting in a pickup truck. You telling me she can't go and change her life because somebody done violated her and got her pregnant? You telling me she has to live with the fact that somebody that just because she's a melanated girl violated her, now she has to bear the fruit of that? You think I care about money? No. I care about the children I'm bringing up. I care about me as a woman. America don't. My grandma would tell me stories about how these people did them back in the day. Girl, I don't know. But I said, I'm not mad at the man. It's just, it brings light to what America thinks about me. Not only America, the men that's supposed to be, the men that look like me, that's supposed to protect me. Oh yeah, I'll never let a woman. That's crazy. That's crazy. I gotta worry that just because I look different, I gotta worry about my baby walking home from school and not being violated. That we supposed to be way past that. We're supposed to be way past that. Today, November 6th, 2024, I have the fear. I have fear that I never. I'm not gonna claim it. Right? Let's move. Let's change that. I have a concern that I never thought I would have. Never. I'm not. I'm. I don't know. I ain't trying to be on those soapbox, but I know we all. I know a lot of women that look like me feel like I do, and it's like it feel like we can't talk to nobody but us. That's gonna understand, you know. Because it's some of us that don't understand. It's some of us. I was watching some of Donald. I was watching some of the incumbent president's speech last night, and I'm looking around in the crowd, and I see somebody that look like my elders with an asymmetric curly bob, sitting in there with his man. I was confused. I was confused. And I still am confused. How can you sit on the side? I don't care what his policy is. I don't care how much money he brought in. That just let me know you would choose money. Certain people, certain people would choose money over another human being. You would choose a dollar figure, the potential to make money, cause he ain't gave us no money yet. You would choose the possible potential of a $600 check over people that look like you. You would choose the possibility. Oh, we gonna come up. We gonna come up in the next 4 years. Yeah, but I could possibly lose my life. So I have no value to you. That's my reality. You would choose a check over me. That's my reality. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna choose my check over you. Let me help you out with that. Wandering soul, let me help you out with that. Here you go. You know, I don't like to talk about people. But I'm talking about her. She is she got up there and just, oh, his policies, his policies, his policies. I think that she's one of those people who is of mixed race, but they believe that being mixed race is one thing. Oh, I'm just mixed race. No. No. You're black. And whatever else you are. Society, American society, when I walk in a room, they see a black plus size woman. When Amber Rose walk in the room, they see a black woman. I don't think that registers in her psyche, right? She doesn't accept that because she feels like she is a mixed race woman, and that's fine. That's fine. You can be whoever you want to be because it's America. But when you are part of both worlds, and you stand in stark opposition to one, it's crazy. You deny yourself. That leads me to believe you dislike yourself. You dislike yourself. You dislike an aspect of yourself. I could never cast my vote for a person who has ever referred to people that look like me in a derogatory manner. We all know, some of us know, the things that this man has said about people that aren't Caucasian. But yet so many people that aren't Caucasian cast votes for him. This man talked, he said Puerto Rico was a trash can. I seen an interview today where a Puerto Rican girl said she voted for him. She know he said that Puerto Rico is a trash can. She voted for him anyway. Why? Because she didn't want to vote for a black woman. And her hair was as kinky as mine. She was fair. She was light skinned. But her hair was as kinky as mine. You see the back of my neck? You see them beads back there? You see that kitchen, the black eyed peas back there? She had the same black eyed peas I had. I have. She got the same black eyed peas I have. Donald Trump said Puerto Rico was a garbage can. She still voted for him. She still voted for him. Not because he has outstanding policies. Because she wants to separate herself from blackness. She wants to separate herself from blackness. She wants to separate herself from saying, I voted for a black woman. People want to say, this race it was about politics. No. It's about Kamala being a woman and Kamala being a black woman. And you can put them in any order because they're two different things. This was about Kamala being a woman and being a black woman. I think she did well. And I give her kudos. I think she deserves her flowers right now. Right? Because she stood in the pain. But I'm so disappointed in America. I'm so disappointed in America. I'm so disappointed in America. And then those people that came to Kamala rallies was like, oh, the war going on over here. The war going on over here. We're not going to vote for you because the war going on over here. You need to make a stance on the war going on over there. It's a war going on right here. I guarantee you if that lady had got in the office, she would have tried to do something about the war going on over there. Now? Something's gonna happen with the war going on over there. It ain't gonna be what y'all want. I don't know. Until somebody can convince me otherwise, it's black women and black women only. I'm tired. I'm even tired. You know how the old hymn say, the soul is weary? I'm weary. And I'm done. I'm done. If it ain't a black woman, it ain't for me. The cause ain't for me. Dorian, when I say I can't understand for the life of me what's going on. I can't. I refuse to tune in to anything else. I refuse to. I refuse to stand up and be a voice for people that refuse to be a voice for me, or only gonna be a voice for you because they want something in return. Mm-mm. No. I want you to be mad. I want you to be upset. Saying things to bait you into an argument. Spewing hate. And for what? For what? It's divisive. People are so divided. And they divided against me. And I ain't do none of these people. I ain't do none of these people. Yesterday I went to the gas station to fill my car up. I see two different pickup trucks. They don't belong in my city. Not them kind of people, not those kind of pickup trucks. You know, of course I see different people from different backgrounds, whatever. Those people with Confederate flags on their buckle, not around here, partner. Not around here. But they was over here sitting out waiting. That's hate. That's hate. Yeah. Yeah. Wow is an understatement. Crazy. But I'm in Georgia, so I really don't know what to expect. What I'm thinking now, I need to start going practicing at the range. I remember the first time the president-elect got elected, I went and bought a firearm. I went and bought a firearm because it was weird stuff going on back then too. Same type of deal. People that aren't usually the type of people that are hanging out in the area is not they're unusual. Confederate flags and Budweiser caps. Hanging out in the area. So I went and bought a firearm. I need to start going to the range and practice using it. Because I don't know. I don't know, Larry. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. And I don't know what's gonna make us feel better. What's gonna heal us? You get what I'm saying? Like, we all collectively, we all have a feeling. We all feel a feeling. How do we heal us? We always on the receiving end of some crap. How do we heal us? And by us, I mean black women. The people that's always getting stepped on and stomped on by American society. You stupid. You stupid. From dementia. What's gonna do? A peanut? You gonna choke on a peanut? Choke on a Big Mac? Because you really like Big Macs. I don't know. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But I do wish something happened. Like, find something in the Constitution that say him being president is unconstitutional. This man is a 34-time felon. 34? laughing stock of the whole world. The leader of the free world is a 34-time felon. I know. I know. The leader of the free world. If you ain't never think America was a laughing stock, I personally think America is a laughing stock. Convicted felon. 34 times over. I know Sweden and Norway and them over there laughing. They raided this man's property, and he had all kind of government secrets. And he's still on the investigation? I don't know. I'm just wondering where we go from here. Where we go from here, y'all? Where we go from here? Because we can't sit in this feeling, you know? We can't sit in this disillusion. What we supposed to do? We got to navigate the world around us, knowing these people don't like me. These people don't like me. I think about that's something in my head all the time now. Not only do these people not like me, but I done seen people that look like me on his side and taking up for him. Talking about his election was ordained by God. Oh my God, man. What we supposed to do? Put your head down and keep walking and not make eye contact with him? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Lala. I'm just eating my feelings right now with some cold chicken wings. What's going on with you? How are you today? I don't know. We need to have a sister circle and talk about what our next move gonna be. Cause this ain't it. This ain't it. It's gonna be a wild ride. I am eating American Deli. How you know? I am. You can see my paper? Yeah. I'm eating American Deli. I had a 10 piece. I only ate 6. I ate the flats in one drum. I had honey garlic parmesan with ranch. I'm full enough. It's been a long day. But them fries ain't stand a chance. Yeah. Hold on. I only got like 7 fries left. That's what I was tearing up. They won't, at the bottom, they won't crunchy. They had got in they soggy now. It was good though, but they got in the honey. Like, I had honey garlic parmesan, and they got in the honey. So they're not crispy no more. So they limp. Man, When I first moved to Georgia, I was going to American Deli. I was going to American Deli every day. My friend said, Toya, you can't eat that. I said, why? She said, because that's spot food. That's why I like it, babe. That's why I like it, friend. Because it's spot food. I was trying every flavor on the menu. My favorite, what's your favorite flavor? That's spot food, Toya. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. But I gained a lot of weight too. I had to slow it down. So the one by my house have honey garlic parm. I said honey garlic parm like 19 times, huh? It's so good. Honey garlic parmesan. Let me see if I can show y'all the drippings. See the drippings in there? I'm trying to show y'all them so I don't waste it all. See that good stuff right there in the corner? Man, that stuff's so good right there. But it got all over the fries. So now the fries soggy. But American Deli is, whew. And they drinks. They have fruit punch. They have like this fountain drink. They have fruit punch, lemonade, and peach punch. I usually get one with all three mixed. But this particular one, they water down their drinks. So I don't get it. I got a peach punch. I haven't had peach punch nowhere but Atlanta, but Georgia. Go to Miami talking about a peach punch, they gonna punch me in my peach. What is a peach punch? It's a Georgia thing, Boogie. Don't worry about it. American Deli. American Deli will have you hooked. Lemon pepper. You got lemon pepper dry and wet. Good God Almighty. Oh, the barbecue is good. My niece, the big girl, she like the barbecue tenders. She be tearing them up. She be tearing them up. You gotta try something different. I've been stuck on these for a long time. You know what I like too? Honey hot with lemon pepper sprinkles, or honey mild with lemon pepper sprinkles. Cause that was real country. Sprinkles. Honey mild honey with lemon pepper. Girl, that's good. You got to mix it up. You got to mix the flavors up. And then you get something a little spicy or savory with the honey on there. You're gonna be hooked. Lemon pepper. The barbecue, they have a teriyaki wing. They so salty and good. At least the one up here by me have a teriyaki flavor. And it's so good. It's so good. It's getting dark, y'all. Daylight savings. Got me toe up. How y'all did with that daylight savings change? Man, I was so tired that Sunday. I was telling the big girl, I was like, this is the longest day I have ever, and it wasn't the longest day I ever had. It was a long day. I did all kind of stuff around the house because it felt like the day was never going to end. And then the next day I was tired. Give me my hour back. Vincent Harper. What's up, Vincent? I wanted to try JR Crickets one time, but I think I had a DoorDash order, and it was a club. I thought JR Cricket, the one I went to was like a it had turned into a club, and I had a pickup from the bar when I was doing it was DoorDash. It might have been Uber Eats. And the people, they canceled the order, and I got to keep the wings, but I didn't eat them. They didn't look appealing at all. Ugh. So I never went back. I never went back to JR Crickets. And I haven't tried wings from $3 Cafe. I didn't know they had wings. When I went to $3 Cafe, I think we sat down when I went, and I had pasta or something. I should have had the wings though. Now you make me want to go try them. What would you suggest if you had a suggestion? It's a $3 cafe, not too far from me. Now you make me want to go. I think it's a JR Crickets somewhere in McDonough too. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try both of them now that you say that. Okay, I'm gonna try $3 cafe, and I'll go live when I go there. I'll try $3 cafe. They got wings. Wings, right? Yeah, I tried $3 cafe wings. And I'll take y'all with me. We'll go live. Well, I'll go live while I don't make $3 cafe. And JR Crickets. Why not? Let's just do everything. Let's just do all of it. This was fun. This is more fun than I expected. Sitting on camera eating with y'all. I'm full. I don't. Probably because I was talking trash while I was I can't eat everything. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff too. Believe it or not. I know by looking at me, you can't tell I'm allergic to nothing. But I'm allergic to I'm lactose intolerant, but I got a pill for that. And like I'm gonna say this, but don't judge me. I'm allergic. Not allergic, but I have an intolerance for tomatoes and peppers. So I can't really eat them. It causes me to it give me hives. And tomatoes is the base for everything. So, and shellfish. I can't eat shellfish. So I can't eat everything. Even though I tried. Sometimes I tried now. But I can't eat everything. That sucks. It sucks. Trust me, it sucks. I still try to sneak a little tomato in every now and again, but it give me. So the doctor was trying to tell me it's female gout, but I don't believe that. It's just inflammation. Like it'll cause my joints. It'll cause like a feeling of arthritis. So it causes inflammation in my joints. Peppers, eggplant. No pun intended. Tomatoes, and something else. Potatoes, white potatoes. Can't eat them. Yeah, the doctor tried to tell me it was I had female gout. I was like, sir, I don't even think that's a thing, but Google kind of said it was a thing. It's inflammation, but it's not. When the doctor said female gout, I was just like, shut up. It's inflammatory to me. It flared my joints up. It made my joints swollen. And he called it female gout, which was weird. I ain't no doctor, so I don't know. Google say it's something like that does exist. Don't put that on me. Don't make me a monolith. But regardless of all that, we gonna try some wings at $3 Cafe. I don't know when. But we gonna try it. We gonna try it. And JR Crickets, since you said they did. My granddaddy had. Don't make me talk about my granddaddy. I love that man. My granddaddy had gout in one of his feet. Anytime my grandma made oxtail, steak, anything, he damn sure was gonna eat it. And he'll be hopping around for 3 days with that one foot be in the air and swole like a mug. But he done had his big old plate and edit down. Got the gout. Got the gout. But still gonna eat this steak. Still gonna come in here and eat these oxtails. Uh-uh. And she used to make neck bones. Of course, every black grandma made. Every grandma made neck bones. He used to have his pressure sky high. He used to be sitting on the couch spinning from head spinning and swirling and the headache and all that. But he used to tie them neck bones up. Then when she makes anything with beef, he gonna eat it. He gonna eat it and just prop that foot up for 3 days. You're doggone right. Turn nothing down but the bed sheet. He ain't turn nothing down but the bed sheet, but the bed comforter. That's it. Be sitting there in pain. That foot used to be so swollen too. Ugh. Ugh. But he wasn't turning down my grandma cooking. He said that's why he was with her. That's why I was like, I ain't got no female gout because it wasn't hurting my foot. It was hurting my ankle. And and I went to another doctor. He said, no, you got heel spurs. And the heel spurs are from wearing inflammation and wearing incorrect shoes. So I don't know what he was talking about. No female gout. So I ain't got no gout. I stopped eating that beef though. I don't eat beef or pork. I know. I can't eat it. It's inflammatory. For me, beef don't digest well in my stomach. I heard that about the King's disease too. But that still don't make sense to me because they supposed to be eating the best cuts of food. They supposed to have the best pick of the food. Like, why is it making you sick? Fried chicken ain't making me sick. Chicken butts, smoked turkey butts ain't making me sick. Oh, but that ain't the king food, huh? I don't know. I don't know. But I done heard this thing too. Eating the king, that mean you eating good. That mean you silly. Because if your foot swole up and your ankle is swole up, what you eating it for? What you still eating it for? Jackie, I hardly eat pork. I think it's all in the chemicals in the food. Maybe they process pork and beef differently. I believe that too. I believe it's what they feed the pork because I can go to the country. Like I have family in South Carolina. Like I can go up there and eat. Not pig out, but maybe I have a pork chop or some bacon in the morning, and I won't feel bad. I won't feel bloated. But if I eat, because it's fresher. My people got a farm up there. They had a pig farm. But eating food here, like you're going out to eat and having a piece of pork or having a steak, it makes me so sick. And it probably is the way either they're fed or the way the food is processed. I agree. You're right. I can fry a pork chop and smother it down. My grandma taught me how to fry a pork chop. You flour it, fry it. Then you make your gravy. You can eat your fried pork chop how you want to, if you want to eat it like that. But I like to smother it down. Make a little brown gravy. Slide that thing up in there with some onions. Make your brown gravy, your butter, your flour. and you season that thing up pretty good. I can't really cook, but I can do that. And my grandma ain't played with that stuff. I can do that. I can do that with chicken. I can do that with a pork chop, and I can do that with a cube steak. I can do that. I can do that, but I can't really cook. But yeah, I can't. That I don't know. I don't know if it's how they process it, how they pack it, or whatever they feeding it. But But when I'm in the country, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not interested in getting chosen. Yeah, I agree with that, Jackie. I can do one or two things real good. I can do one or two things real good. All this other stuff, stuffed salmon and shells and the stuffed shells and all that stuff they do, I can't really do all that. But some field peas and snaps, some white rice and a fried pork chop, or some fried wings, or some fried leg and thighs, I can do that. That's how my grandma taught me how to cook. In my house, growing up in my grandma's house, we had starch, rice. We eat you. My grandma from South Carolina. We eat rice. Not that y'all know what that means, but we eat rice. It was rice with every meal. It was a vegetable with every meal, and it was a meat sometimes too. If my granddaddy had a couple of extra dollars, we might have had a piece of fish or a brims he caught. Don't talk about my granddaddy catching no brims, and some chicken. But that's what I know how to cook. But I know for this generation of people, that could get boring. I don't cook. What'd you say? What'd you say, Mister? You ain't eat no spaghetti? I ain't cooking no man no spaghetti. I promise you, I know a story firsthand, secondhand, about a man that ate somebody's spaghetti and passed away within 2.5 weeks. I promise you. Really story. He had just met the girl and she was like, "Oh, she want to get married and da 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 da." Came down, cooked them some spaghetti. That man say, "I don't want to get married. We just started hanging out." 2.5 weeks later, that man was gone. I don't cook spaghetti, and I don't eat nobody's spaghetti. All right, Jackie, Miss Arkansas. Yeah, my grandma gotta get you. And she told me that's what we eat. We eat rice. Well, she passed away. She from Sumter, South Carolina. We got family in Sumter, Charleston, all up through there. Jackie, what's Pine Bluff? That's the hood, or that's the country? The Vincent say you from Pine Bluff. My one day I'm gonna take y'all down. I'm gonna country and kind of hood too. The last time I went to Carolina, it was country and kind of hood. I went to my uncle. My uncle used to have a farm. But they got too old to be chasing them pigs and all that. But the last time I went up there, which was probably like last year. Oh, that was this year. That was this year. Um, he ain't had a pig and stuff no more, and it was a little hood. It was country, but it's a little hood. Oh, y'all might be cousins. Vincent, Vincent might be your cousin, girl. He say he from Pine Bluff. It's crazy how you find out. I just found, um, my uncle was in Carolina recently, South Carolina recently, and he found one of our grandmother's first cousins. She's older, and she was like, I was waiting so long to talk to y'all, and da 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 da. She called. We talked. We talked for a long time. Long time. We talked on the phone, and she was just excited for to hear from us because we had been disconnected from that particular part of the family for a long time. She was like, she wanted us to come and see them. God damn. 32. Why was they having so many kids back in the day? Dang. They needed a TV. 32. Let me ask you this, and this being in your grandpa business, and I don't want that man to come say nothing to me, come haunting me at night. They was all from the same lady. Cause I want to know this. I want to know if it's. I want to know what's he. You stupid Vincent. It was extra workers. It was extra. Vincent, please. We know they had them churn to work the farm, but was they all from the same lady? Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Some before her, some after her. That's fair. You don't be seeing these people. They be having like 20 children. I'm pretty sure somebody can have 32, like a bunny. What if you just kept having like doubles and triples? Somebody could do it. Somebody somewhere did it. I'm telling you. Somebody somewhere did it. 32. Hey, that unit was working. They ain't had no TV. What they was gonna do? What else they was gonna do but have children to be barefoot in the kitchen making cornbread? Listen, is it abuse or is it marketing? Is it not marketing? Is it labor practices? I need somebody out here to pick these greens. Pop me another one out. Every time a baby came, a new crop came. You had one that was picking field peas, one that was picking pigeon peas, one that could go get the corn, one that could go tend the pigs, one that could go milk the cows. Baby, they had a whole system. Give me 32. You know how lucrative you could be with 32 crops? Jackie say my grandma on my dad's side had 12 kids. My grandma on my mom's side had 9 kids. It's a lot of kids. My grand aunt that I just met said her dad had 12 or 13. 2 sets of twins. Good God Almighty. But then I think it was not easier back then, but they ain't have to go to, they had, so my people was, of course we descended from people that picked cotton, right? And then we became sharecroppers. So they got land up there. They got land. However much they had to pay for it, or however much they got swindled for it, or whatever the case may be, they have pieces of land. So back in them days, they had the land. They had to have them kids to work that land and make that money to pay them people off, which they never really did. But they had to have all them kids to pick pick that corn and tend to them pigs. It was the way of life. It was the way of life. And they grew their own food. You know what I mean? They grew their own food. They slaughtered their own meat. Right. That's why they had all them kids. More hands make easy work. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be hiding in the closet, baby. See, the only reason I wouldn't love that, the only reason I wouldn't want to be the mom in that situation, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And then you hear the stories where, if you have 15 kids, all of them not going to make it. And that's hard, I think. You hear the stories about the kids that lived on, but then as a mom, you kind of got to live with back in them days, even though they had a reputation of having all their kids, right? Midwives and getting the, having them kids. My grandma told me about how having sisters and brothers that didn't make it, you know? And as a mom, that got to be hard because your job is to keep the family up. And even, say you on your third or fourth kid, and y'all got this big old farm y'all got to tend to. So y'all goal is to have as many kids as you can, right? But then on your third kid, you lose your fourth. Then you have another one. Then you have another set of kids, and then you lose another one. That seemed like it would be rough. Motherhood back in those days seemed like is just a bit rough. Yeah, they ain't know nothing. Some people they call themselves midwife just because they caught two babies. You get what I'm saying? Like they just happened to be there when Hattie Mae was having a baby. So she caught the baby. Now she a midwife. They ain't know what they was doing. Some of them did now. Some of them did. Some of them ain't know what the hell they were doing. They were just pulling them children out of them ladies by their feet, by their big toe. Come here, and pulling them. Come here, pulling them babies out of there. Yeah, that's true. I decided not to have kids, and I think about it every day. Like my last name is gonna go to me. Not to say, if I had gotten married, my kids would have their dad's last name, right? But I don't, speaking from my own experience, I don't have my own to live on from me. You know what I'm saying? And my sister does. I'm raising her kids, and to me, that's good enough. To me, that's good enough. I think we have enough. We have a hard enough time being black in America. I don't want to raise no black man in America. It ain't. I don't want to say it's all for nothing, but I don't want to put no. I don't want to put nobody through this. It can be. It is. I think it is scary. It's so scary. I grew up in Miami, over town, and at a young age, I remember this a boy who lived next door to me. I was only like 6 or 7. You have a little crush on a big boy from next door. He was a teenager. I remember one day he just ain't come home. One day he just didn't come home. And I remember his sister crying, 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 crying. And they saying that the boy was deceased. I didn't know. I didn't know what that meant. But I knew he never came home. Right? And then there was this other boy. He was out of all his siblings, he was the good son. Right? And this is when I'm probably like 9, 10 years old. Out of all his siblings, he's the good son. Right? They stole a car. They tell him, come get in the car. Right? He was the good one. This particular time, they say, hey, come get in the car with us. We get in the car with them. They get on the police chase. They crash. Those pillars underneath the highway? They crash. The police chasing them. They hit a pillar underneath the highway. He's the only one that perished in the accident. I grew up in Miami in the 80s. I done seen black bodies go through too much at the hands of police officers. I never want that for a son or a child. The innocent. Some of them wasn't so innocent, but they didn't deserve to be judge and jury on the curb. You get what I'm saying? I just can't fathom. I just can't fathom bringing a person into the world to suffer that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just heavy today because today is a heavy day for me. But I couldn't. And then, me being a black woman, sitting in the position I'm in right now, America don't respect black women. America doesn't appreciate black women. and I'm gonna bring another black girl, and I can't save her from it. I was thinking about that today. I can't save my nieces from America. I can't save my nieces from America. It's nothing I can do about it. I know they're beautiful people, and I'm trying to raise beautiful, educated, funny, just beautiful spirits. But all people see when they walk in a room is black woman. And it's not like beautiful black woman, it's black woman. How do I save them from that? I can't. I cannot. And I don't want to bring, I don't want to. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going down that rabbit hole. I'm gonna stop going down that rabbit hole. But y'all, Miss Jackie, Vincent, Dorian, Ricky, everybody who's, yeah, life is always life. It is. And it's, sometimes life is good, and it's gonna be good again. It's life is gonna continue as long as we are intentional about making life good. It'll be good. I can't focus on it. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can say I can't focus on it. But today I feel it. But I can't make it my focus. And y'all really took my mind off that. Y'all really took my mind off that, and I appreciate it. That's what I came for. To change that energy up within me. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. I really appreciate y'all for doing that for me today. But speaking of my girls, they calling me and telling me to get myself to the house. So thank you, Vincent. Thank you for being here. Jackie, Miss Jackie, thank you for being here. And I love you guys. And next we gonna go, because Mr. Vincent said go to JR Crickets. No, we're not gonna do JR Crickets. We're gonna do $3 Cafe. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna do $3 Cafe. That's gonna be next. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Bye.